Hey, what's going on guys, it is Lasty here, and today I have got for you a market crash squad builder. Yes, something for you guys to build during all of this TOTS madness. As you may know, the market is going absolutely nuts right now. First off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, check out the fifashop.co.uk and make sure you use that code LA5TY to get yourself a nice 5% discount. The link you need is down below in the description. And of course, with every order comes the chance to win 1,000,000 coins. Can this video here smash 2,000 likes? That would be epic. And again, in case you noticed, just apologies for my voice right now because I'm still ill. Petr Cech is our goalkeeper in today's squad builder. You can get him for cheaper than that, especially right now during the TOTS craziness. At right back today, we are going to be using probably the best right back in the game, in my opinion. Is Kyle Walker. He's just pacey, strong. I absolutely love him. I don't see how anyone can't love him. He is ridiculous on this game. Now at left back today, we're going to be using a non-rare silver who's actually got 4-star skills, and he's actually a great little player, and it is Jetro Willems. A great card, 80 pace, 71 defending, 72 heading, and some pretty great stats across the board. 4-star skills and weak foot for a left back is pretty weird. I wasn't really expecting that, but you know, a great card nonetheless. Moving on to our centre-backs then. Today we are going to be using David Luiz as our left centre-back. The Brazilian who plays for Chelsea's got an awful lot of pace, awful lot of defending and heading stats. We all love him. He's just ridiculous on this game. And you can get him for dead cheap nowadays, really. And then moving on to our other centre-back, again going to be in the Premier League. And as you can see, the one that I've currently got has got sent off. You could get the TOTS version of this card. I have just seen on Twitter that this guy is getting a most consistent TOTS card. Get him. He looks awesome. He really does, and that is Gary Cahill. A great card on Ultimate Team. Really, really solid in the air, and I like him a lot. Moving on to the midfield then, our defensive midfielder is going to be Felipe Melo, the upgraded card, who has got stats just everywhere. They're all fantastic, all above 75, and his defending and heading us 83 and 86, which is just great. We love that. Moving on to the centre mid then, we are going to be using, as it scrolls along, we're going to be using Cheick Tiote. That's a bit weird. I've never used him before on Ultimate Team, but I decided to, and he's actually a great defensive sort of midfielder. And to be fair, 62 shooting is probably a little bit below what it should be because he's got a strike on him. If you ever seen him in real life, he's hit a couple of bangers. And then the final midfielder is actually going to be a Cam here in that centre mid spot, and it is going to be Wesley Sneijder. He was by far the best midfielder out of these three that I've used today, bagging himself 3 goals, 3 assists in just 5 games, which is really great. He's got the 5-star weak foot, which is just fantastic, but only 3-star skills nowadays. He used to have 4. Moving on to the left midfielder, this is someone that also has a TOTS card. If you can afford it, it is Memphis Depay. What a great card this is, and I imagine his TOTS is just phenomenal. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and 87 pace, 80 dribbling is great stats for him. Now, to partner Depay in this false 9 formation as a right winger today is going to be none other than Hatem Ben Arfa, and boy did I love him in this squad. 5-star skiller is exactly what you want, and I've had this one for ages, so the stats are sort of, you know, they don't count for just what we've done in these few games, but he scored a few and actually a couple of really, really nice goals, and he's such a tricky player. But this is the main man in the false 9 squad, the informed Didier Drogbaaa. Now, look at the stats, 85 shooting, 88 heading, and just an absolute monster, 6'2". Now, what you could obviously do, if you wanted to make this into a real budget squad, something that probably costs around 30,000 coins, is you could use the regular Drogbaaa. You know, he'll probably not be too much different than the Inform, but in order to spice things up, I would like to use the Inform. So, I didn't actually use this particular one right here, but you could quite easily do that, and it would work very well, no doubt about it. This is the one I used, the Inform, 84 rated. I brought him back to that CF position, and this squad right here would cost you around that 80,000 coin mark, depending on what Drogbaaa costs at the moment. I paid 56.5, but he would actually probably be about 45k now due to the crazy market situation at the moment. So this is the squad. I really, really enjoyed it. I got my clips all within 5 games, which is early for me. Normally it takes me 7 to 10 games. So if this video could hit 2,000 likes, that would be epic. Let's move over and show you some of the goals that we got with this team. So, to start things off then, we will be going with probably the worst goal we scored with Drogbaaa. A lovely shot from Tiote right there, but Drogbaaa is just there to stick it into the back of the net. Always in the right place at the right time, I found. And a lovely ball through from Schneider to Drogbaaa, and he manages to get that one into the back of the net. Probably the best goal that I scored with Memphis is this one right here. Another ball played through by Tiote, and Memphis is through. 90th minute, I'm losing the game, and that one brought me back into it 2-2. And that's why he got the shush, because I deserve to win that match. But right here, Schneider gets through and pelts it into the back of the net. Don't give him any chance, because on either foot, he is going to absolutely annihilate you. A great ball through from Drogbaaa there. And if there's one person that's cool, calm and collected in the box, it is Schneider. Seriously, guys, he is amazing on this game. I want a nice couple of informed versions, which I know there are. I may have to build squads around him. So now we just need to move on and see some of the goals that we got with probably my two favourite players in this squad, that being Ben Arthur and Drogbaaa. Now, that was probably the worst one from Ben Arthur, followed by this one. You know, nobody loves a header, do they? That one looked quite cool because of the angle that it came in, but really, it's just a header. But the last three goals that he got from me right here, he absolutely done the defenders there. Cuts inside, and that is sort of like a power finesse shot. Whatever that was, I loved it. And then again right here, I abuse the scoop turn with Ben Arthur and the finesse shot with him as well. It is just too strong. The guy is a god. And cutting in from that right hand side, scooping it, pacing it past the defenders, and a power shot to the far post is just perfect. He's so good at that. He reminds me a lot of Robin, just with 5-star skills, which is what everyone wants to see really, and he's dead cheap as well, so that's awesome. Now moving on to the final goals for this team, Didier Drogbaaa just chipping the keeper right there. If you're going to bring him out, I'm going to do it, and it's going to be a nice easy goal. And same for this one right here. Lovely first touch, doesn't even let the ball bounce. That twist in the air and the little dink shot is just beautiful. Two more goals to show you then. Keeper messes up here, gives me the ball to Drogbaaa, and I'm going to slot that one home with a lot of power in order to go into the top of the net. But this one, I think of it as a bit of a defensive mistake. It leads to that, an absolute beastly power shot. If you've enjoyed the video, guys, please do drop a like. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.